What's up, folks? Back with you today, and it is a Friday and 2:45, so we have a new set, and that set is Topps Genesis. It's a very craft-oriented set. There are rare. You craft 5 rares to get super rare exclusive swirl base, and 5 uncommons for 1 rare blue base. They've also have these iconics that are only available, these red shimmers and the bundle exclusive. The way I'm going about this is this is my 10th of the bundle, so that gives me 50 total of these cards. So I'm going to have dupes and such. That's probably a trade for one of my dupes. So I need 18. So hopefully I can swap the 18 dupes for 18 needs to complete that set. And then that gives me 10,000 diamonds, and I'm going to open the standard packs with those. Let's check this trade real quick in case it is a swap of some of those, and it is. So it's a Scotty Barnes for a Nickeil Alexander-Walker. We'll go ahead and do that. So that knocks me down to 17 needs there. Okay, so we're going to open some of these packs, and we're going to look at the crafting and just see how all of this works. We're going to get 10 packs. Only uncommon, rare, super rare, and iconic. Iconics are 1 and 3. 50 card set, so that's nice to see. That was kind of a complaint I had early on some of the other sets where they were just so small that it really affected the global count. We get an iconic in our first pack. Andrew Wiggins, all right. Nice to see that. Oh, and it looks like it's... Oh, and another iconic, actually, in back-to-back packs. I didn't realize it wasn't just 1 pack for the 1,000, so we'll see if it's like 2 or 3 packs total. James Harden. We will need a lot of these, so it looks like it's 3 packs. We'll see if there's somehow another. We will need a lot of these because of the crafting. 4 packs. All right. Nice to see. Austin Reeves, super rare. 5 packs, so that's got to be it, I would assume, but that's not bad at all. We're going to get about 50 packs worth then. Here, yeah, X5 Super. Somehow I missed the X5. Great, all right. So we've already hit a couple iconics. We're starting to build the base of the things that we're going to need for crafting. Cedric Coward, rookie. Oh, surprisingly, there's no rookie designation on this. I wonder why. Usually on the Topps Digital stuff, they do put the RC on, and I'm pretty sure I saw a flag had the rookie on it before. It wasn't one of these base, but it was the iconic red shimmer. So we'll see if maybe it was just that card or if it's just the base. But a little surprised not to see... the rookie. So there's a flag, has rookie in the bottom right. Maybe I missed it on the other card, but yeah, so that does have the RC designation. I'm not used to looking in that bottom right for it, so I could have missed it. Mikal Bridges, Halliburton, Jared Allen. Yeah, I'm a little surprised, especially because of what's come out already, that there aren't any legendary in this. I don't quite understand the thought process that Topps goes through with when they're just releasing a new app where they kind of slow roll the legendary. Famously on Disney, they didn't have legendary for a couple years, or one-on-ones at least for a couple years. And so really they just had super rare for the entire first year. So I'm not sure what that comes from exactly, but it seems like they're taking that route here. Halliburton iconic, that's great. They're taking that route here with NBA Collect, as over this first month there have not been a large amount of... Oh, let's check this that con real quick, see if there's a rookie designation on that. Not a rookie designation on that. So be interesting to see if they go back and fix that or not. Because, so far Flag is the only one to have the rookie. All right, so still have about 7 packs to go. Got another iconic coming up. R.J. Barrett, love to see it. Super rare Dylan Brooks. And Michael Porter Jr. I did notice, I'm pretty sure Michael Porter Jr. is not in a Brooklyn jersey in that Topps flagship, which means for those that play contest, when we do get unlimited contest, he wouldn't have been, those cards wouldn't be eligible. Another iconic coming up, John Morant. So it is good that they added him to this first set, so that there could be, as you hear my dog Cosmo barking in the background, he's excited about it too. But that enables him to be able to be used in contests. The cards that are of him in a different jersey wouldn't be able to be used. And Cosmo is not happy about that at all. We got another trade. I am going to take a break after this and look at that trade again, because I don't want to miss opportunities to swap those red shimmers for ones I need. So we'll take a look at that as soon as these packs are finished. And as soon as Cosmo stops barking in the background. It's surprising after all these videos, 35 videos, this I think is the first time we're catching him barking on camera. Somebody just made the mistake of trying to walk by our house, I think, and he didn't like that. Okay, so we have a couple trades come in. This one is VJ Edgecomb 4. Franz. Let's see. I might come back to that one because I would like to get a rookie for a rookie. And this is actually just a swap of a card I already have, which I'm going to decline because I need cards that I don't have, right? This one, I don't want to do this swap here, really. I'd rather be getting a rookie back, so I'm going to say no to this one. Okay. I mean, there's a reason, right, why they want to give up a single. Oh, while we're here, we can go ahead and claim this Jaden Ivey. There we go. And then back to Genesis here. 5 more packs. Another iconic, and that is CJ McCollum. Evan Mobley. Rudy Gobert. Love to see the 50 card set again. Hey, VJ Edgecomb, super rare rookie. I think that's an important part of this. I'm glad they didn't break it up. Again, Flag is the only one with the rookie designation on it. Even on, it seems like on every single level. But I was saying, glad to see it's a 50 card set and not a 2 series 30 card set or 25 card set or something. That really helps. Dennis Schrader. Franz. Almost have the uncommon. Again, we need all sorts of dupes for this so that we can do crafting in a minute. Let's check that trade and see what he sent here. This is Maxi for VJ. I cannot. Sorry, buddy. I need a rookie for him. And usually I would take time to respond, but I'm trying to get these packs open. We're in the middle of a pack opening, so we just got to move on here. PJ Washington. CJ McCollum, super rare. Trey Murphy III. Here's an iconic. Aaron Gordon. All right. This is an interesting set. I mean, I think this originated from Disney. Like, there's a physical version of this in Disney, I think, and as far as I know, there's not one for basketball. And so they've brought it into this new app, which is a little surprising. What do we got here? Okay, that again is Edgecomb. Right, this is another deal I don't want to do. What I can do here, though, is just not do that, but I will swap these if they would like to do that. And we'll go back here. 3 more packs before we get to crafting. Norman Powell. Iconic coming. Thompson, all right. That's going to be a difficult set to put together, I think. it'll either be expensive or we'll have to hit the secondary market. Because that's the only problem with this is without any legendaries, there's not really a huge incentive to spend money to rip these consistently, right? I would like to complete it. I would like to get that iconic set, but let's see, how far away are we? We are 10 of 50, and only, at best, we're probably going to be at like 12 of 50. That's going to be a hard one to put together because I don't see myself spending a ton of money on this, like I did for Flagship, where you can chase 101s, right? That's the big difference. There isn't like a really great chase. Another iconic, Luke Cornett. Fun to see names like Luke Cornett in there. Another iconic. There we go. Jalen Brunson. That's a good one. All right, that puts us at 12 of 50 of that iconic set. And our last pack here, before we get into crafting. Other difficult thing is, like, if I don't complete the rare set already, then I can't. It's going to make it more difficult to trade for rares as well. So this is going to be an interesting set with all the crafting that has to be done. Yeah, I'm not even finished with uncommon quite yet. 3 away from the rare, 15 from the purple. All right, let's check. First, let's open these season claims. See if we can get lucky and get a legendary here. Dylan Brooks and... All right, at least we got one we needed. And now let's check out the crafting. Oh, we have a trade as well. Let's check that. We can do that, no problem. Oh, well, you know what? You just saw me get got right there. Where I just traded an iconic for an uncommon. So... that happens, right? That you see how close those cards look, and I didn't pay close enough attention. I'm going to assume that was on purpose. We'll see if he sends the exact same thing, because he probably thinks he got me once and he can get me again. And if so, I'll block and 1 star. But yeah, I just got. Look at how close those look, and I just didn't take the time. Was going too fast and got. So it can happen. To the best of us. Well, I wouldn't even call me the best of us, would I? All right, let's craft. These things happen. What are we looking for here? Not that one right here, Genesis. All right. So we will auto-select 5 and see what we get. And we need to do the same thing here. We're just going to auto-select. As long as I'm not grabbing Cooper Flags or Edgecombs, I think I'm all right. So first up, we get Porter. Oh, so these are only... It's not even an exclusive rare. Okay, so this is really just these rare... The uncommon crafts aren't even really worth it. It's well, I guess it is. Okay, Luke Cornett Swirl. That's a really cool design. Gotta love that. So I guess the reason to craft the rares is so that you can you have them to craft for the super rares. That's the idea. Okay, I see now. All right, we'll do more of this. Craft there, and then you get your super rare. This looks like Chet Holmgren. It is great. 2 of 50. So yeah, you're going to need quite a bit of uncommon and rares in order to complete that super rare swirl set. That said, usually the craft exclusive stuff ends up with pretty high CCs, at least in the Bunt world. We'll see how that translates over here into NBA Collect. But we've got some at least. That's a Jaylen Brown. We'll check this trade, see if I get got again. It's a rare for a rare, but it is Cooper Flag, and so I will accept that. Which reminds me as well, I need to go ahead and lock that down. Let's see what kind of CC we're looking at on these. 5 so far. I love that we do have a CC on these, and they're not NA on the craft, so that's really cool to see. We'll do one more craft here, and then I'll let you go. You'll have a pretty good idea how this set works. Make sure you don't do what I just did also, and don't keep an eye out for the uncommon and the iconics, so that you do not accidentally trade an iconic for an uncommon like I just did. Keep an eye out. All right. We'll claim this. This is going to be Jared Allen. And in 2 seconds, we will claim Aaron Gordon, maybe? Is that who it is? Tough to tell. Oh, Zubac. All right. Great. All right. Well, fun set. I like the little crafting portion here. I like the 50 card nature of it. Wish it had legendaries. Really wish right now that the uncommons and the iconic didn't look the exact same, because that is a problem that I just experienced in real time. So let me know what you think of the set. Let me know if you got any good pulls. And yeah, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Talk to y'all soon.